midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. On target. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Creates a little room. Turning it on. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. They'll throw it from the red zone.
Well, this thing's turning into a round. It's turning into a round quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At the 35, he's open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
Well, the offense tried to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. and they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man. Still on his feet. Turns it on down the left side.
The Navy SEALs on the attack. It's early in the season.
I feel like I'm also like Disneyland ride. I feel it. It feels good.
Right.
That's why you should get David to train you.
Damn
I'm
it.
hurting my legs. I'm not gonna lie. What is my food?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Over the middle, it's Poe. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll take it himself. Breaks into the open. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
The defensive line just is not physical enough against the run. Too many guys getting pushed around, too many guys not playing with great gap integrity, and the linebackers aren't able to fill. That's been a problem when trying to stop this running game.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. No way to go to the line down. He goes at the 39.
Well, the offense getting a little bit greedy, I think. They had an explosive play the play prior, and they decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away. But the defense was ready for it. And what a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
What a grab with one hand. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the first down. Certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here. So now on comes the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Dead center perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over San Jose State. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the Navy offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it. Jesse did love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give him right back to him.
He's got an open man. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Toss to the outside. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Looking downfield on first down. Works the middle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a man on the left.
Quarterback's ability to run the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, get the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That is an official drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Houston. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rifles it down the middle. first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Well, and I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously.
And the defense, got him at the 27. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Crosses the 40. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fakes the ground. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They want to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Lost a throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right on the money. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
How great has this linebacker been in coverage these last 2 games now? That's now his 3rd interception in 2 games. He had 2 last week. First interception in this game on the opening drive. He's not only good against the run, he's not only good rushing the passer, but this guy is a monster in coverage.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Navy Marine Corps Memorial.
Navy will kick it deep to get the 2nd half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wants to pass it. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on 1st down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. go up top. Right down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Trying to take it back. Powers through.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out there.
It's almost his touchdown. He has to give it to the offensive player. But yeah, that's teamwork right there, though. Great interception. Stanley as a linebacker.
They're also saying like you can't get top 4, but you can get top 5. You can have the top 5. You obviously fit in.
Suddenly, with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a first and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. And 6 more to go and trip to the house.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. How about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Byers in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Wisconsin is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been jumping around since the first whistle. They're up 14 over ULM. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. To the air on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
When the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Handoff to the single running back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Gets rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. That incompletion leaves him staring at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
And, man, that's a big-time play for this offense. This quarterback, he's put the ball in harm's way. He's already had a couple of interceptions. This ball was kind of a 50-50 ball. Nice to see the receiver make a play and get some yards after the catch. Make a big play for this offense.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. in the red zone. It's Rice. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him, and I'm going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And Navy will go back on the attack. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Got his head downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Big way to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Working downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense if they get a sack at the 47.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's full. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Makes the grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. And it is flat. Missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. It's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Navy will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He wants to start this drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Off play action on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Rice. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Poe. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The screen, and watch out. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the incomplete of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he makes the catch. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Oh, man, that defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass rusher here, but you could definitely see he can hit that turbo button.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Working that left side. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quickly after the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy will have to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Using his legs, it's right. There he goes. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Rice. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Poe. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Here's a hit. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And here comes the Navy offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to the playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for room. It's Strong. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they put it in play. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this run.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but
Hold
don't
it.
be reckless.
Okay.
Can't have any more of those turnovers.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The snap sets up the throw. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty will back them up some more at the distance to the goal. Finding open areas. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the ground with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake down the throw. Fires to the right. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Leaves it with the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Navy will have to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball, so they got to do something.
And the quarterback goes knocked down back in the 13.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Bounced off his feet.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on first down. It's 2nd in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this 3rd down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
Finds his man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got an open man. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. He's looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Third and a long way to the goal after that big sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Bringing the heat. And he's dragged down. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. He's looking to pass. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Open downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And off to the shotgun.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll try to run for it. Got enough for the first down. Ball down, and he has enough to move the chains. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires it down the seam. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got him.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Navy will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
From his end zone, lot of room to throw downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
finds a little space. And Navy will go back on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Trying play action. There's the pressure. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy now facing 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Under fire. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Navy will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The hand to the running back. Turning it on. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Now the play fake. He wants a big play here late. Got it in stride at the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. Short of the 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got through trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He splits the uprights. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of a way with their fingernail. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting
That was phenomenal second quarter. 35 from the board. We did not expect it. We came out and we stumped them. We jumped on them early.
In the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team is incredibly mentally tough right now.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks. You start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You're not looking. You ain't looking. Your focus is to your group is together. We'll be alright with this. Do that fast. Do that fast. There's no switching up.